Hey, what's up? So we got Memo600 in the building. What's up with you, bro?
Yo, what's up, bro?
All right, so once again, man, we got you in here. Last time it did well, man. A lot of people were really receptive to our last interview, and I just wanted to see what was new with you.
Oh yeah, we got a lot going on, man. I'm working on the album right now. Big hit, big album.
Okay, man, so you got new music coming. I saw you posted a music video not too long ago, and it did some crazy numbers, man.
For sure. Which one, Uncle Luke?
I believe that was it, man. It was a real short video too, because I remember turning it on and the song was off before I could imagine. You know what I mean?
Oh yes, for sure.
Crazy. Hey, it is what it is. Living that rapper lifestyle. Now, I wanted to ask you about some of these current events that's going on out here in the Chicago. I want to say the Chicago, online presence and what's going on as far as drill culture and Chicago music. We'll say Chicago music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a guy who's been making a lot of noise. I'm talking about a lot of noise by the name of FYB J-Man. Now, this dude is like a comedian / blogger or whatever. Are you familiar with him?
I know him off the internet, off the little troll, but not on no street shit, nah.
But yeah, and we ain't got to get into all that, you know what I mean? But have you seen his latest antics? Like, did you see where he was saying he was signed to OTF?
Yeah, I saw that. That's all trolling though, man.
Oh, really? So, I mean, based on some of the interviews he's done lately, it sounds like he had some sort of relationship with Lil Durk or something back in the day. He even said that he was like Lil Reese's cousin or something like that.
Don't believe everything you hear, half of what you see. For them don't know dude goofy ass, man.
Really?
No, not at all.
That's gonna shock a lot of people, man. That's gonna shock a lot of people, man. And you don't know him either?
No, hell no. They say they say from around the way to the Calumet building, but I ain't never seen them.
Yeah. So what's crazy is just the other day he had an interview. Well, excuse me. A friend of his had an interview, and I guess they fell out. A guy by the name of King Yella. Are you familiar with King Yella?
Yeah, I know Yella personally.
Oh, I didn't know you knew him personally like that. Like, how far do you go back with King Yella?
Way back. He cool.
So y'all are cool?
No, but he cool.
Okay. Now, he's taking on this whole role as a blogger too,
yeah,
but it seems
I applaud him for that though. Switched it up. For sure.
You say you give him his props?
For sure.
Now, the fact that a lot of these cats, man, who were rappers have switched over to blogging, what do you think that says?
I mean, that the music won't work. They went with what was working.
And I think there's a market for that. You know what I'm saying?
As long as they monetize, I respect it. Get your money. If you're doing that free, you bogus.
Now, I got to say this about FYB J-Man specifically. He's coined the phrase, it hits different. You know what I'm saying? And it's catchy because it's starting to catch on, man.
Do you think it's just a Chicago slang type shit. He ran with that shit,
So that's something you guys have been saying in Chicago for a long time?
Yeah. He just said it more, brought it more to it. For sure.
It's catchy. And you know what's crazy about that? A lot of the Chicago slang catches on like fire, man. As soon as people hear it. Now I see people from different places in interviews.
Thought, all that came from the right guy. All that shit.
Now, what do you think about that? Do you think that's like that just shows that you guys have a lot of creativity or whatnot?
Yeah, for sure. That's all. That's what I look at it as. I don't really be, into all that extra. But yeah, that's all. Chicago our brain's up, man.
I would take it. I would think that'd be like a good thing, like a prideful thing, like me.
For sure.
So, man, let's roll into some other topics, man. You know what I mean? Even though, man, hold up, man. Just one last thing about this cat, FYB J-Man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know a lot of his stuff is trolling. He recently went on social media and he was talking about how he asked Lil Bibby for some money and Man Kelvo for some money, and they weren't hitting him back, man.
I know both of them personally, for sure. Phone them know he laced, man. Something wrong with his ass. I think somebody put something in his drink. His ass like slow.
So you know both of them personally, Bandman and Lil Baby?
Yeah.
Now, for the most part, do you think that was trolling as well?
Yeah. For sure. All this should be a publicity stunt, guy. He probably did get in a DM, just wanted them to say, you know how that go. That's little shit though.
Yeah, that's and it's working good as a marketing tactic. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know shit. I ain't see it. Real street niggas don't pay goofy shit like that attention on LA. Only how I know it if a motherfucker blog site that I really see. I don't follow too many blog sites. This motherfucker like Squid, Know You. If I see y'all post that shit, then I'll see it. Other than that, like the streets don't talk about all Jermaine, whatever the fuck his name is, troll today. You know?
Yeah. No, I get it. 100%.
Now you post a motherfucker got shot. That's
spreads like wildfire, doesn't it?
Really.
But luckily, lately, it hasn't been a lot of posts like that, man. You know what I mean?
For sure, I applaud the city for that, man.
Same here. Now, also, man, I wanted to talk about some things that have been, circulating out there as well as Chicago news about a guy who was, as far as I know, was a past acquaintance of yours or affiliate of yours by the name of Tay600, man. Now, it said that Tay600 got arrested.
I don't have no affiliates or nothing. I'm not attached to nothing with nobody, but I saw that shit on the blog sites. I don't know what happened. I don't got no comment on him though.
You ain't got nothing, like you had no prior knowledge of him being arrested?
I saw it on the blogs. It was another stroll post. Another post I just strolled past. I'm damn full book. I hope he beat his case or whatever he got going on.
Okay. Now that's interesting, man. All right, so then let's move on to something else, man. So there was a situation that took place in Chicago, and I saw you made a post about it on social media, and it was kind of a heartfelt post. You were kind of pleading to the city of Chicago and letting it be known that they should free this family. Now, for those of you who don't know or might be listening later, there was a situation that took place where a lady was in a chicken spot, and she ended up getting into first a verbal altercation, but then a physical altercation by some guy who was there in the chicken spot with her. And she instructed her son to shoot the guy, and he ended up shooting him out of trying to protect his mom. Now, for a little bit, they were locked up, but it looked like everybody got together and said what the son did was looking out for his mom, and they ended up being freed. What do you think about that whole situation? Because I saw your post, and I want to hear your opinion about it, being somebody who's from the city of Chicago.
I feel like he did the right shit. He protected his OG. I would have stood over dude. So I would have shot the cameraman, some him right there. I ain't gonna lie. See, I was seeing how a lot of people from Chicago, like a lot of big rappers with voices and names and shit, one saying about it, one tweeting, one posting, that's somebody's mama gang. Like if it was your mom on the ground, if it was Lil Baby, you would have saw a lot of these rappers from Chicago posting it. Lil Baby this, Lil Baby that, Other than that, I don't know, folks. But I feel like Shorty did the right shit, gang. The world just fucked up, gang. I don't know.
Now, in your post, you were kind of pleading to the city of Chicago to free them, and they ended up getting free.
Yeah.
Do you feel like justice was pretty much served in that situation?
Hell yeah, for sure. I felt like they was gonna get off anyway. If the judge got kids, the judge felt like, the judge felt Shorty, how Shorty was coming on stage. I felt like they was gonna get off anyway.
Yeah, because it comes down to a human thing in that situation. And putting yourself in that young boy's position, anybody would have acted like he did. You know what I mean?
My kids, I would have squeezed all through that bitch. You hear me, gang? He did the right shit, though. Instead, the crazy part, my old house is literally behind that. I used to eat from that every day. The Maxwell's right there.
Really?
Hell yeah.
So in that place, and I got to ask this. In that place,
I was a kid. I tried to rob them before when they first opened up. The Arabs looked at my ass like, boy, you better get the fuck on. I just took off running loud. I'm like, they gonna kill my little ass. So I just took off running.
For real. So you got a history like that with the same.
Hell yeah. I was there when they first built it. I lived literally behind that the bike trail.
So is it a rough spot? Like, is a lot of hoods in there?
Sure. Dude look like he beat bitches anyway. He was too comfortable with arguing and punching on her, gang. He looked like he got a history of. I guarantee you, look his background up. One of them bitches, if not all of them.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people said.
Yeah, he was too aggressive. Like, I ain't never put my hands on a gang, no, or a female gang. Excuse my French.
Yeah, and that was a big part of it too, because there you have the dynamic of a man and a woman in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
I'd have punched up her son though. I ain't gonna lie. But he was wrong though. He was aggressive though. He was the more aggressive. He let it kill your food. Oh my grandma. He killed down. They smoked his ass. Well, it's funny because they out though. Like, you know, if they was still booked, it wouldn't be. But yeah, that shit was fun. It was fun. I hope Shorty sleeping good every night. I hope he ain't sleep good. Shorty, you did the right shit, you know.
And I believe a lot of people will back you on that and have the same sentiment. Actually, you saw it all over social media.
Yeah, for sure. See, I got my own mouth voice, gang. I don't take for nobody else to say. You see, I was saying free him, man. You know, before that even got out.
Now, this is a little bit dark, but when the guy who ended up getting killed, they went to his funeral, and at his funeral, it went viral because I believe his mom or maybe his sister made out some shirts called the Knockout King, which was odd.
Oh, yeah. I don't disrespect nobody's parents, but they need their shot too for promoting like that. For them guys, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Okay.
Yeah, that's a crazy situation. Is that a common thing in Chicago? People make shirts.
That's the old game.
All right, so you were saying how in Chicago you guys kind of make these shirts for people's burials. I've seen that in other cities where people, you know, at the party afterwards or something like that, but they actually wore them to the funeral. And you said it's just something.
Yeah, we did. We do that in Chicago. We do, and we did. It's an old thing, but like now we fading out of that shit. Like, you know, it's childish, but people still do it.
Okay, man. And to be honest, all that is some dark topics, man. Yeah. So what I want to do is let's transition. Actually, man, it's still right here in the Chicago realm. I got a couple more things I wanted to ask you about. Mm-hmm. And this is a guy I think you might be familiar with by the name of Tay Savage, right?
Oh.
Tay Savage has gone viral because of an interview he did.
I know 5 Tay Savages, gang.
The Tay Savage that I guess he's cool with Lil Reese.
Oh, buddy that just got out of jail. I don't know him. I don't know, buddy.
Now, have you heard the story about him and Blazing Doll, the rapper?
Yeah, I heard the little story.
Now, what do you know about that situation? Because I mean, he was cleared of all wrongdoing and found innocent, I guess. But the rumor is that the rapper Blazing Doll, he actually shot her mom.
Yeah, I don't know, guy. I don't know them people business. I don't know him that know that shit, you know? Like, I know what's going on now. Like, back then, I know what's going on back then, but I know what's going on now. Like, niggas, you know? For them, yeah. I don't know, though. That's some old back in the day shit, gang. You know?
Yeah, it's an interesting situation there, man. You know, it's just because that story is just starting to really light up, especially on social media, man.
I don't know shit about that, though.
Okay, so what we'll do
is for like the low end or something. Like, yeah. Well,
I'm not exactly sure where he's from.
Yeah, we from, you know, whole another way.
So with that, man, let me get your opinion on Blazing Doll. What do you think about her?
She cool, that little op. She cool though. I ain't into her. She thought she thought I got a song took down before. Well, that's some child. She a kid, man. That's, well.
Now, to be honest, she's done a lot of viral things, you know what I mean? A lot of viral disrespect. And currently she's wearing a chain that they say was owned by Fabio Foreign, man.
Yeah.
I mean, are the girls really out there wilding like that?
Hell no, Steve, boy. She that was with somebody that probably took dude or something. That can't do it. I can tell you that for sure. Don't let them trick the fuck out y'all. For them, hell no. Who finna let a bitch boy out stand over one of these hoes, boy?
That would be a weird situation. You'd be in a conflicted, you know, position because you're like,
she in the mix though, for sure. She in the mix. I don't know snitches. I don't know, but she be around niggas. I ain't saying she in the mix with that chain, but she in the mix. Like, you know, she can be around a lot of different shit. So who knows, gang? I don't know, but I know she ain't robbing no motherfucker. All that fairy tale shit y'all talking about, gang. Knock it up the fuck off on stage.
Okay, so you know, we should not believe the hype.
Man, that's just, look, believe what y'all want. Believe what y'all want, man.
All right, man. So what we're gonna do is, man, let's actually now we can slide into some more some less dark topics, man.
You trying to warm me up? Give me a tweet. Who the main topic you getting to?
You already know, man. We're gonna talk about
Tay, I wanted to tweet with that Tay shit, that Tay Savage on stage. I bet stage crack. I ain't gonna lie. I just don't know how to be smooth with it without over. Fuck them niggas on photo brain to all this planet. Yeah, dog.
But nah, for real, like you had more to say about the Tay Savage situation. You just didn't want to.
I don't know how to.
Go ahead, collect your thoughts.
I don't want to say. See, it's easy, like niggas. Long live Von, gang. That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody want to be folks. I Steve.
All right, man. So what we'll do
skip that topic. We gonna skip that topic.
Yeah. So what we'll do. We'll leave it like that. We might even use that. You know what I'm saying? So that way it sounds like, yo, it lets people know that you ain't want to, you know, really get into no specifics. You didn't want to do any type of police type stuff, but you ain't want to be ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? So let's go here, man. I want to talk about Gunna. You know what I mean? Have you heard Gunna's new album? And what do you think about the fact that it's outselling Young Thug's new album in its second week?
That's because he going ape shit on that bitch, on Steve. Dog, Gunna going crazy on that bitch. I was signed to niggas I ain't really fuck with, gang. It was just business, gang. I want my money on Steve. Nope.
But, and me personally, I'm gonna keep it real with this, man. Gunna's album is hot, man. He dropped a good album.
I said the same shit for sure. I said the same shit. It's hot.
Like, with no features.
And I ain't even really listened to Gun before he went in, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. He had a couple hit songs I was, but I ain't really listened to him. But that shit decent though. For sure. I'll still
Definite.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold my little comment. I was just hell no. But I'm gonna hold my little comment. Yeah.
Now, to switch it up just a little bit, man, what is your relationship with Bandman Kevin?
That's my homie. Folks cool to see it. My peoples.
Now, are you familiar with his manager, Big Folks?
Big Folks. Him, them my brothers. Big Folks and Calvo. I know both of them, gang. Like, real.
Now, Big Folks recently went viral going at Charleston White and his homeboy Dewberry, man. What do you think about that whole situation?
I ain't see it, gang. I just know Charleston, that's a hype, gang. Ain't nobody finna. I think his ass a beerhead or something, gang. Something wrong with him.
I don't want to say too much because I recently got to interview him and I talked to him in person or whatever, him and Dewberry. I think that they're master marketers, man. I think that they're pretty smart.
They trolling this. They see how they watched a lot of young kill each other off this shit and not make no money off buzz and they name and hot, just being on the neck. And They monetizing themselves. They old ass know what to do, gang. They know what to do. They making money off you typing their name, saying their name, BMIs, like that. I had to learn, you know.
Yeah, man. I would say, man, when you're young,
one of they old ass up. Now the royalties going to their kids. They better sit the down so good.
And I don't think they too worried about that, man, to be real with you.
Why? Because they got security. They get their ass fanned down too. I hope they ain't. Come on, yeah. That don't stop, boy. Some people know what they getting themselves into. It's either get away, go to jail, or get shot when we come. On my kids, boys, it's called a suicide mission. Nigga, we don't get no fuck about none of y'all got security, none of that. We coming, gang. On Steve, full-fledged. Yeah,
man, but you know, and man, I don't want to.
And I seen your crib, gang. You be on live too much, gang. You live in a little ass crib, gang. I'm gonna tear that bitch up. But I ain't saying me. I'm just saying, like, you know, that's why I be chilling. I don't be. I'm gonna call me up, man.
Nah, I get it, man. Charleston White, he has a way of pushing people's buttons, man. You know?
Cool. He said a lot of shit, but that shit don't bother me, Gary. You old as hell. No, I'm chill.
Yeah, and he's transitioning into comedy, man. So it's a different thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He wants some money. They still looking for pieces to that submarine. He can go help them with that shit. He ain't gotta do the goofy shit he doing. No.
Yeah, but you know, it's kind of like there's a transition in the whole social media thing where people.
Because, no, man, my bad. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. Nah, I was just gonna say that people seem to like people who are just kind of unafraid and just have this whole, you know what I'm saying, talking how it is type of attitude. You know, they'll say what they.
I told niggas that. Oh, fold them great. You know who you talking to? But I told niggas that. Niggas be false.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. Some people, yeah, behind the scenes, they aren't as tough as they portray. You know what I mean? All right. So, have you been paying attention to any of the things that have been going on over there at No Jumper?
Hell no.
Are you familiar with Crip Mac?
Hell no. What's that?
Crip Mac Crip Mac is a person. You know what I mean?
No, hell no.
Now he's one of the guest contributors on No Jumper. He goes on there, does different things. He does his own skits. He's a funny, likable guy, and he just reps where he's from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Recently, he got out of jail, man. And when he got out of jail, it was a whole bunch of I'd hate to say hoopla, but a lot of praise for the fact, you know, that he was coming back to social media. And instantly he hit the ground running like a star, man. I'm surprised you don't know who Crip Mac is, man. As many times as he gets.
What he do?
Crip in Cali.
I don't know who that is, man. Hold on. No, I saw a viral video with a nigga getting out of jail at Cali. They gave him a duffel bag full of money, and was that him? No, that fat nigga. Hell no. He look like he been through. Let me see that again. Yeah, folks got some going on. Go like Mickey Barnes. What's to it though?
But nah, man. So he recently got out of jail. And I was just wondering if you had an opinion about him or anything. But since you're not familiar with him, man, it make no sense to go over it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, another situation, man, that's trending today, man. There's a guy by the name of Adam 22. You familiar with Adam 22?
Yeah, I know Adam. I be talking to him here now.
Now, are you familiar with the situation that he's trending for right now? Like,
I ain't see it, but I saw like TMZ. I mean, the Shade Room or somebody saying that his wife was doing something. So that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I saw about him. But yeah.
And what's interesting is, you know, they live that lifestyle. And, you know, that's a different lifestyle or whatnot.
They swingers.
Go ahead.
They swingers.
I'm not sure it's that. I don't know how to classify it, man. I'm not into none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Or is she a hoe and he just going with the flow?
I think they're both adult entertainers, and everybody, what got everybody tripping is the fact that he was recently married to his wife. And this is her first time doing a scene outside of their relationship. But it comes on the heels of them getting married. Yes.
Are they still married?
Yes, they're still married. So, and everybody, that's why they're trending today, man. A lot of people are like, what in the world's going on with this? You know what I mean? Because that's new to hip-hop.
They got some kinky shit going on. I ain't with them on no shit like that. That's how diseases get spread. A lot of shit.
Do you, excuse me, man, my bad. Do you think that this is one of those situations where we're going into a new area of hip-hop, or do you think this is something that really ain't a hip-hop thing, it's a porn star thing?
That's a porn star shit. That ain't no hip-hop shit. Hell, well, I don't know, because you got Suki and Sexy Red turning this bitch to the industry on 4th grade.
Facts.
So I don't know, gang. I know I ain't gonna be doing no. You ain't gonna see me with no booty shorts on and letting no bitch eat my ass. Whatever the she says.
Lord. No, it's wild, especially when it comes to social media, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, this leads to my next question, man. And this is probably one of the big ones. Is clout chasing getting out of hand? Because a lot of people are saying the whole Adam 22, Leonard the Plug thing is a money grab and a clout chase. And
Adam 22 and who?
Leonard the Plug. That's his wife. That's his wife.
Yeah, gang. They see an opportunity. Shit. Once you do something, they got the world on you. You a trending topic. That shit it's like a addiction, gang. You gonna want some more attention. You gonna want some more attention, you know?
And I think a lot of people have found ways to monetize it, right?
Yeah, like Charleston White. That's exactly what I was just saying.
No, that's cool. Go ahead and answer, man. Could you elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, I feel like that shit definitely getting out of hand, though. Niggas doing shit to get them killed, bro. Like, over cloud chasing, bro. I don't know. Like, dude with the whole little Maxwell situation with the little boy and his mama, I felt like Buddy knew they was recording him. Everybody want to go viral, man. I felt like, Buddy, you know somebody recording you, gang. That dude, so whoever had the camera was close as hell. I know you see them, gang. You wanted a viral moment, and you got one. On stead.
And that's true. I mean, if that's like, what is the phrase? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You know what I mean?
So,
but you see other things, man. You see people who have channels where they pretty much go up to people who are minding their business. You know what I'm saying? And that's a phrase you use a lot. People who are just walking around doing like they're in the airport. There's one guy, he went viral for just running up to some guy and grabbing his suitcase while he's in the airport. Now, when you go to an airport, they tell you, yo, make sure you guard your suitcase, make sure you guard your bags. So he runs up to this guy, grabs his suitcase. The guy immediately grabs his bag back and starts fighting with him, and he keeps trying to fight him over his suitcase. Now, he's doing this all so he can film a YouTube video or whatnot. The guy whose suitcase he grabbed, not the YouTuber, the one whose suitcase he grabbed, ends up getting arrested.
Oh, yeah. They crazy. For a motherfucker grabbing my bag.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all crazy. You might well shot his ass. You want to get booked.
So there's a rapper who's actually a commentator on No Jumper. You know what I mean? And he goes by the name of Brick Baby. Now, Brick Baby ended up getting arrested during the BET Award weekend. Now, Charleston White took credit for Brick Baby getting arrested from a video that went viral where he said that he had put money on, it was assumed that he put money on Charleston White's head. People don't know if he was joking or whatnot, but Brick Baby ended up getting arrested. Later on, another video came out where it showed Brick Baby, he was online on IG Live, and he was basically telling people, you know, it seemed like he was telling people to check in with him, or if they hadn't checked in, don't hit him up now just in case. You know what I mean? Do you think things like that, you know, people getting on IG Live and saying things like that lead to a lot of arrests or could be prevented by, you know, people keeping their communications not on live?
A lot of shit don't need to be on the internet, gang. We did a lot of, not we, but I did a lot of up shit shouldn't be on here too, though, but a lot of shit should be on there. That's one of them, though. He shouldn't have did that, no shit like that. Even though I don't know their story, yeah, but I don't know.
Now, this leads to my next question. Did you see the BET Awards?
No. I only watched it when Soul came out. They told me Sosa was on that bitch. I watched this. I ain't watching them. I only watched Sosa perform the little 2 minutes.
And that's exactly where I was going. So what do you think about Chief Keef finally being able to go back to the BET Awards and be back on BET?
I feel like they bogus because he supposed to have a longer tag, gang. A lot of these streams and shit came from him that night, gang. A lot of we don't watch that shit, gang. Only reason we watched that shit because we heard he was gonna be on that.
I'll admit that the only reason I watched it is because it was the 50 year of hip hop.
Who the knew that? We don't know about it. Half of us ain't nowhere near no more 50, gang. We don't get no about what anniversary. We heard Sosa was on that. We popped the watch. That shit been dry. They been editing a lot of words, but I heard Tyler Perry bought BET, so hopefully it's gonna be back. With a glimpse of that BET Awards look like it's gonna be back hot though. BET gonna be back hot to look like. If he know what he doing.
I think, man, they should come back to shows with like, you know, Rap City and stuff like that, or the 106 in Park, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and all the artists that's up to, you know? Yeah, that'd be cool though. Like they used to do the 106 in Park and shit like that.
It made rappers seem more like stars then.
Yeah, for sure.
Now with BET Awards weekend, next one. Let's see. All right, man. Now I know you're familiar with Boosie Badass, man. It ain't even possible to not be familiar with Boosie, right?
I just hit Boosie up today. He said, Boosie funny as hell.
Oh, for real? I didn't know you knew him personally. Do you know Boosie personally?
Not personally, but I met him a couple times. Yeah, he cool as hell.
Now, what do you think about what happened in San Diego, man? Where he got arrested for, well, first, he was going in to fight his case. And it was a gun case on the state level. He's leaving and ended up getting arrested by ATF agents. And now he's facing a federal case.
Man, I feel like Boosie be torturing them people, making them mad, gang. He get away with a lot of shit they don't like, gang. They try to hold him down, so he just gotta walk light, bro. Watch how he move, watch what he doing. That's all. He gonna be
There's
firing.
a YouTuber by the name of 1090 Jake, who is out here exposing rappers for snitching. Mm-hmm. Have you seen any of this stuff with 1090 Jake, or are you familiar with his content?
I recently seen his name across he was trolling with somebody. Who the was that? Finesse? Was that Finesse?
Exactly.
Yeah. I seen something with him and Finesse. I don't really be into all that shit there.
Well, now what's crazy is about a month ago, 3 weeks or so, he put out some documents about Finesse 2 times. Mm-hmm. And basically in the documents, it was supposedly Finesse 2 times had told on his co-defendant, and it was during the time when he was a juvenile, right? Everybody was going back and forth on social media. Is it real? Is it not? Do you think there's an epidemic of fake paperwork that's getting some rappers caught up? Or do you think it's a possibility that 1090 Jake is just so good at his job, he's finding paperwork on rappers that they thought might have been buried?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can't make a lot of shit up nowadays, gang. You can edit documents, all type of shit, gang. So, I don't know, gang. I can't tell you. And I don't know him to know if he sits up with no life making fake shit up with people, gang. I'm not saying he is, but I don't know him. Then, you know?
No, I get it 100%. Because, I mean, it'd be kind of messed up to make some fake paperwork on somebody.
You got no life, gang. Like, no type of you or nothing else, nigga. How you wake up to you every day playing with another nigga, gang. Like, Wack 100 shit, gang. I don't see how this nigga mirror. You wake up playing with other niggas every day, gang. You got a whole sitting next to you, gang. How do you wake up think about other niggas? You go to sleep think about what you gonna say to them tomorrow, gang. What type? But yeah, though, I don't know, gang.
Yeah, and I mean, kind of, and what 1090 Jake does and what Wack 100 does is almost the same thing. It's just on different platforms, you know? But 1090 Jake, he gets a lot of credit, especially from the hip hop and the blogging community, because 99.
Wack act like one of my grandma old ass church friends, gang. You know how they used to be? Yeah, you heard Betty's son smoking on that shit type shit, you know? He one of them. Oh no, gang. He give me a police vibe my damn self. I don't know.
Now, do you think that Wack 100 would really be working for the police?
No, I don't know, gang. I don't know. I ain't gonna put that on that man's name. I just say he give me vibes.
Okay, I get it. There's a difference there. But yeah, man. So I'm to assume that you guys no longer have a business relationship.
We never had a business relationship, gang. We just conversated about business, bro. We never had no.
Nah, I understand. You know what I mean? But what's crazy about, since we're on Wack 100, what's crazy about that is his situation went away quick. And your name was one of the most viral names during his little situation that took place.
Because I'm him, gang. And you can't spell motion without mo. Let me hear it. You can't.
Yeah, nah, that's a good point, man.
Can't spell motion without mo. And he got the 6'9". He got a lot of niggas over there. You can't spell motion.
So, like I was saying, man, with Wack 100 situation where, I mean, he literally got caught pants down allegedly, right? You made that viral tweet, right?
Tooting his ass in the yelling at niggas on the phone.
Which is crazy, man. Which is crazy. It gives it gives you a different outlook at how he does things or what's going on there, right? But with that situation, it just went away, man.
He on the phone. You like my voice? That time you on?
It seems like, man, he wouldn't give anybody else that same benefit of the doubt is what I was going to say. You know what I mean?
Because I made his ass cry. I forced him grab. Made his ass cry.
You said you made him cry. You just joking.
Just joking, man.
Nah, I got you.
Come on, guys. I like you from overseas, that guy. You'll get.
Now, what about?
Where I'm from, gang, a lot of niggas dick roll, gang. So I see how niggas, I really know how you niggas really coming, gang. Niggas really dick riders, gang. Niggas really love us, gang. Not even just us, gang. The city pig, gang. So I look at niggas different. Like niggas I used to grow up to, like, man, I look at niggas like fast.
So you feel like, man, being from Chicago, you know, and growing up how you grew up, you feel like your outlook on who rappers are is different than, say, like a casual fan.
Yeah, for sure. I don't see how I used to view them, gang. Especially being in the industry type, you know. That shit, it hit different. Both something.
There you go.
That shit hit different.
Now, what do you think? What do you think has changed that perception?
Smirk. Folks got a lot of niggas fanned out on stage. He got the whole industry fanned out. If you don't look cool to him in the industry, well, like, niggas gotta look cool to folks in the industry. Like, I sat around so many years to watch niggas come around and act like gangsters and act like and straight bitches, man, on stage. Well, straight goofies up. I don't know, gang. Bro got a big influence in this industry, though, gang. A lot of niggas I look at different. Watch them be goofies. Watch them pay hundreds of thousands to them for features, gang. Not saying that's being goofy because you got to promote yourself, but I ain't never paid for no feature. Listen, I don't give a who it is. On stage, boy.
But don't you feel like that's just a part of the business?
No. If we cool, gang, if we so-called got this bond, like we homies, like you say, I'm not paying you shit. What the fuck I look like, gang? On LA, I'm gonna feel like a whack homie or a finesse to you, nigga, on stage. I'm gonna fuck
now,
out
to
no
be
business, gang. On LA, boy, this be, boy.
Now, to be real, Lil Durk, didn't he pay a big bag for the J. Cole?
I don't know what folks did with no features, gang. That ain't my business. On stage, I just gave you my answer to how I felt about what you asked. I don't know what he did. I ain't hear that dope. On my kids, I ain't hear it.
Yeah, it might just be a rumor. You know, sometimes it is.
Be, I don't know.
You know,
I never heard them paying for a feature though. On my kids.
And to be honest, He's a little too big to be paying for features.
Guy, ain't he?
Come on, gang. He turned certain niggas up. I ain't gonna lie to you. Certain niggas here be paying him. I ain't gonna lie to you. But on another note, yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is, man, let's slide. Man, I was gonna ask you about this Rich Homie Quan situation, man. You familiar with that?
Hell no. That was one of my favorite artists growing up.
Well, this is this was pretty crazy, man. So this kind of back to the 1090 Jake thing. He put out, there was a video of Rich Homie Quan, and it was like 30 minutes long.
So I can't comment on nothing. See, I don't want to say the undersay nothing or oversay nothing to make me look goofy, man. I got to see for myself, man. Like, I can hear you tell me what you saw and what you heard or how you see it, saw it in your eyes, but I got to see it myself, man.
Nah, that's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. And for most people, myself included, when I heard the video, I was a little shocked, man. You know what I mean? But there's a lot that goes into that based on, you know, what his manager came out and said the day after it was released. You know? Now, outside of that, man, what other things are you looking at in the Chicago hip hop scene that you think are bubbling up and are gonna be big on the horizon?
The girls. All girls. They going crazy right now. You got Fendi, you got Mello, you got AB, you got them, Leah. You got a lot of females in the rack going crazy right now, gang. And they working with big artists like Lotto, Cardi B just came to the rack. It's a lot of shit going on in the rack right now. But our girls was slept on, so they kicking that dough down for y'all lads.
Okay, and do you...
Or photo was just over loud where you couldn't hit them, so now you can hit them on photos. They go crazy though, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so you say that the ladies in Chicago are the ones that are really coming with the heat next.
Hey. Now about the wrong shit right now, man. More crazy.
Now, do you think that there's about to be any sort of turnover where they're going to be the biggest artists coming out of Chicago, all the ladies?
No, I ain't saying that. It's already stamped. Sosa already closed that door, gang. Can't be another folks. But other than that, I don't know. I mean, it could be like Mellow hard, gang. Like, she hard as hell, but can't nobody get what So did to the rack, gang. Oh, he already did everything everybody trying to do. Me, whoever, on stage.
And that's dope that you can give Chief Keef that credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't miss that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, little ugly folks be doing that shit for sure.
Now, here's a question. And I know a lot of people be wondering this. Do you still have a relationship with Chief Keef and Tato and all those guys?
Yeah, man. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, I don't think there would be a reason why not. It's just that, you know, it's not like it was a few years back, and we actually don't see you too much with them as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
they in Cali. I live in the A. I really be to myself, gang. That's when too much going on. You mix with too many niggas, you know? That's for them. That's gonna forever be for them. I call their ass right now on stage, bro. But I be to myself. If it ain't 600, I ain't fucking with it, you know?
Nah, I get that. That makes a lot of sense, man. You know, people grow and move into different directions. It's definitely harder to link up. But you say you still got a line of communication with them, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. So this is my last question, and this is coming from the blogs earlier today. Are you familiar with the Island Boys? The Island Boys?
Gang, them niggas leaked my number, gang. They put my number on Instagram. When I say my phone went, I had to throw that away, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Hold up. Stop right there. So the Island Boys leaked your phone number?
On my kids, bro. They leaked my number. First they was calling me, yeah, nigga, 4K Trey. I said, whoa, what's these white boys on stage? They got a tattoo. Hold up like that. Still, they showed me the little video, gang. I got the tweaking with them. Man, them niggas played on my phone every 5 minutes, gang. I just want to do a song. Then he went from I want to do a song to you to I want to kick it to YouTube. They put that bitch on blogs, man. My shit went up, though. Them niggas got some motion. Oh, cool, bro. My shit went. I say, whoa. I grabbed that bitch. It said 2 minutes. The whole log was red, full of missed calls. Different people, man. And they was on live with my number pinged on the thing, gang. They had 20-something K followers. I say, whoa, they viewing this bitch instead. Hey, this Memo number. I post they shit though instead.
So, man, I want to hear what happened before you. How did you guys get into it before they leaked your number? What happened?
We didn't. They had something wrong with them, gang. They like slow for real. We didn't get into it. Like they called, they hit me up for like some feature shit. What's up, gang? Ooh. They was cool or whatever. Then they got the comment. Damn, they called us so much. I had to tell my gang, what the f y'all playing on the phone? What the f y'all kids? They literally like they laced or something, gang. Then they got the talking smart and ooh. They look slow, gang. Like something wrong with them for real, gang. Not on no tough shit, but like slow, like a retarded, gang.
Now, you've heard of the power of TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And
I be on TikTok like the TV. I don't even watch TV when I go home, gang. I lay on my bed and pick up my iPad and watch TikTok till I fall asleep.
I do that sometimes too. And what's crazy is, and you tell me if you have the same situation. It feels like hours go by quick when you scrolling on TikTok, man.
I swear to God.
That mess is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Now, back to the Island Boys, they've got a huge following on TikTok, man. And their lives on TikTok, they get a lot of followers. It's just, man, so you said that they pinned your number into the live?
Yeah, I blocked their little asses, folks.
Which is crazy. That's probably why everybody was hitting you up and you was like, what in the world?
I swear. I blocked their little ass.
Now, just today, a video dropped of the Island Boys kissing. Now, these are twin brothers from the same family, you know, same mom and dad, whatever.
I don't want to get banned from the LGD community, whatever they call that shit. The LGD. But they ass geechies, gang. We ain't doing no shit like that, bro. What the
Hey, if it's two grown men doing what they want,
they call themselves pulling a Charleston White, the publicity stunt to keep themselves. That ain't it though, gang. Y'all sword fighting, gang. Come on, gang. What the
Yes, sir. Yo, I was gonna say, hey, two grown men can do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying?
They can.
But the fact that it's two brothers, dog, it's yeah. I know that's not what you mean. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but the fact that went viral and was one of the first things that people seen today.
Hey, shout out Ross from Gyro. Make sure you can put that in there too.
Shout out Ross from Gyro. You want to keep that?
Yeah, okay. Right at the part we talking about too.
Go ahead and say. Go ahead, say it again.
Shout out Ross from Gyro, man. But what you say?
And that's right. And we're talking about the Island Boys kissing, man, like literally tongue kissing.
I don't want to say too much. Yeah, they crazy though, yeah.
Now, is going viral that serious?
I guess, gang. I guess. I ain't gonna lie, folks. That shit ain't it. It ain't what they think it is, though, once you do go viral. Like, what the f*** you think you gonna get $1 million? Like, what the f***?
And, you know, they're on TikTok big, but, you know, TikTok doesn't pay.
Y'all viral for being... Yeah, gang. It ain't that, gang.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be real, man. That's a mind scrambler because, dog, they twin brothers. Like, this is, you know, that's you know...
No, man, I can't even say what I want to say.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
Rednecks, do the little answer. I used to watch Jerry Springer. That's all you seen. No cousins.
I had to ask you this too, man. And I had reached out to you earlier because I wanted to ask you this question at the time. Now, Kodak Black was recently seen on a live, and he looked like he was. I hate to say it, it looked like he was tweaking out, man. Did you see that live? What do you think was going on there?
I saw that shit when he was on the floor. I feel like everybody like with rappers, y'all feel like certain people not normal, gang. That man normal. He probably just needs some help, gang, or rehab or somebody to talk to, something, man. Instead of just judging the motherfucker, they should just reach out and see what's to him, you know? I feel like he's something wrong with him, though. Like, you know, he was either real high, drug addict, or something, because that ain't normal. Like, what he was doing is how he was moving and shit, you know?
Yeah, the way that he was speaking to himself, it had a lot of fans worried for how he's doing health-wise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think that there's anybody in his circle that could probably move in and maybe help him out? Or would you expect him to in them situations?
Nowadays, you can't even trust nobody, gang. So the best, if you is going through something or something wrong with you, go through it by yourself and just let the outcome be the outcome. Instead.
Nah,
you can go tell a motherfucker, yeah, I'm drugged out, or ooh, they go tell the next motherfucker, or the next motherfucker, not a blogs, or, you know, so just thug it out till that shit over with, and you know, come out the better person. That's all. I feel like folks need some help, though. Folks addict, he look the high as hell. I don't do drugs, I don't do pills and shit, so I wouldn't know, folks, but he look high to me.
Yeah, I mean, for most people, and then he went back on live, right?
Yeah.
And he ended up having a situation where he pointed out one of the fans in the comments. And you know Kodak, man, when he reads, there's even a meme where Kodak is just looking at the comments. He steady reads the comments, right? Somebody was like, yo, told him he need to get arrested so that way he can sober up. And it hit him in a hard place, man.
Not arrested, but your ass need to be in rehab. I always jail on no motherfucker. So, it might not be drugs though, gang, because I don't know, it could be stress, gang. A lot of motherfuckers, you don't got nobody in that corner, he felt like it had to be somebody right there. Who the fuck was holding the camera?
That's true, man. Somebody had to be holding the camera.
It could have been a publicity stunt for an album, or, you know, you never know, gang. That's why I mind my business, gang. Well, Steve, I didn't comment on that shit. I mind my business. That could have been a publicity stunt. I'm fucked up so everybody could see what's wrong with me. Come crying and weeping to me, you know. That's why I mind my business, gang.
And a lot of people probably didn't look at it from that angle. Maybe it could have been a publicity stunt, you know what I mean?
For sure.
But at the time, you know, it was alarming. I'm gonna keep it real.
I already know.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, man. Oh, and one last thing. And I know we talked about this just a little bit while we were talking about other topics. I said I was going to ask you about your overall opinion on Charleston White. What do you think about Charleston White and his rise in hip hop as, like, you know, a personality?
What he rising to? The graveyard? Somebody gonna f that old man up, gang. He ain't rising. What he rising to? I don't see her doing shit bigger or better. He actually died down to me on Steve. I ain't been seeing him troll as much as he actually died down. Steve, that shit only gonna go so far, gang, so long, gang. That shit get boring, whacked out. You get goofy with it. You look goofy, everybody. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think, well, I gotta clap back on that for a second, man, because he did just sign on with a major comedy tour with TK Kirkland. So it's paying off, you know what I mean, what he does.
He could have did that without doing that, gang.
I don't know. Do you think so? Like, how would he get known and go viral without the antics?
Easy. A lot of ways, gang. You could go viral a lot of ways without putting people's families down, gang. I don't care how you do it, gang. You could go viral a lot of ways without that shit, gang. All that dissing the dead, and I went viral a lot of ways without dissing the dead. Nigga, I still make his songs without dissing my ops on Steve, nigga.
That's true. No, that's true. That's true. But, you know, when you're a musician and you actually have, you know, your creative lens is different, and what you do and bring to entertainment is focused on music, you have a better avenue, you know what I mean?
So you telling me to put, not saying I'm a good guy, like I done diss a lot of people, like I recently just talked to Duck Mama. I got her number, I've been conversating with her. But you gotta put people down for you to be up. What type of shit is that, Gary? On Steve, bro.
Now, I don't believe that. I don't believe that you have to put people down.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you, gang. He put a lot of people down. Like, everything he did was put people down, gang. He didn't do one funny thing that was actually funny and normal, gang. Like, everything he did was to troll somebody's family or somebody, you know, from the Soulja Boy to the Mama Duck, gang. It's a lot of that man, you know. Nigga, I'm a real street nigga, and nigga, half the shit he did, I want to dig, gang, on my kids, like.
And I'll say he admits that too. He says, "I've said a lot of horrible things about a lot of horrible things about a lot of people." He said that in our interview, and you know he kind of owns up to it. But
he ain't got no choice. It's on camera. Like, what the?
Good boy. Good. True. Now, do you think that he'll be able to foster this into a bigger career, maybe acting or something like that? Or you think that when that's your base, there's only so far you can go?
When that's your base, that's only so far you can go, yeah. Like, when he need to go to the live, find something new to find something different to make us laugh at, you know?
And he's a smart guy, man. So I think he'll figure it out. Now, with that, man, in closing, man, what I wanted to do was give you an opportunity to shout out everything that you got going on, Memo, your future projects and things that you have that we can look forward to in the future.
Man, I got this album on the way. It's called Bad Company, man. Just be waiting on that. It's going to tell y'all everything you know. I ain't going to spoil the tease.
Okay. And where can everybody find you?
Find me? Find me on 59 and 60 of King Drive. But now on Instagram, MEMOFRM060, Memo from 600, 060. You know, that's it, man. You know,
and definitely one of the most well-known names in the Chicago drill rap scene and just the Chicago scene. You know what I mean? And it's been a pleasure having you come out, man. I appreciate it. And thanks once again.